Alright, so we're back again, part 2 of the boat build of Mini, and it's pretty much finished. I'm waiting on some wheels to turn up for the back. Apart from that, floor's done, rod holders are done, clips put in, and this is it. So I've put a couple of these BLA rod holders on. I can clip the rods down for traveling or whatever, but most of the time I fish with at least 2 rods, hard bodies and plastics, so I can change them up quickly, get a new one in, drop the old one down. Got a clip, there's a soft clip for the lure retriever. Yeah, they can be popped in and out pretty easy. One thing I hate is losing lures, so yeah, that just sits there like that. I put a spacer up this end just to keep this up higher so none of the rods hit the boat when I'm traveling. I can lock them down in there. I cut a little bit of the foam off underneath just to make it not so tight to get the rods in and out, because I noticed they did hang down. When you put the screws down, that pressure forces the foam inside the plastic casing up and makes it actually harder to get the rods in and out. So yeah, I just used I think it's a 15mm spacer. I just made up, carpeted it. Yeah, that side I've got the net, just another plastic clip. I think they're 22mm clips, takes the Wilson pole, lure retriever, and both Berkeley nets, a small one and the bigger version. So I can easily get that up, land a fish, click it back in, lay it that way or that, whatever. And it also fits the big net. Even though it's bigger diameter, still clips in there, sits up, a bit out of the way of the electric motor, more for flathead cod or whatever I'm going for. Yeah, fits both nets. The floor come up really good. Good up the side there, so I shouldn't have leaves and stuff fall down. I don't know what it's going to be like in the boat getting the floor up, but to get access, it's just like that. Bit of bracing underneath, so I've got angled alley both sides, carpeted the underneath so I don't scratch the seats, carpeted the alley so I don't scratch the seats on the inside. Yeah, couple of holes to get my fingers in. Fits in pretty easy, pops out easy. When I'm driving, I can obviously have this moved and I can sit on that seat, on the actual seat or on the side bit. Have my legs down in the hole there, depending if I've got tackle boxes and stuff in there. But most of the time this is just going to be under electric anyway, so I'll probably just be standing. I don't think I have to travel far, but you never know. Yeah. And for the bracing under that, it's just a bit of alley. I think it's like 50 by 25. Carpeted the ends underneath. And the middle bit actually just sits on that. And that stops any flex. Stops any flex in between the two boards. Yeah, works pretty good. As you can see, no flex in it. Seats come to about there. I think it's 550 or 555 in between. And I only use 12mm, and yeah, I've stood on this. I've got it on stands at the moment, but I have stood on this just with it on the floor on some blankets, and yeah, no flex in it at all. It's perfect. Nice big area to work with. Yeah. The holders for my tools. I'm only going to carry limited tools on this boat, just in case. Scissors, you know, pair of bent nose pliers if the hooks aren't too deep, trebles and stuff, and if they're deep and I can get it out, I've got that. What this is the vertical BLA rod storage, whatever it is, rod rack. With that you get one of these and one of these, and also bought another set of horizontal, which is 2 sets of these, one for that end, and I ended up fitting one to the other boat as well. Yeah, just there. I'll lay the rods, the tips come up towards the back of the boat, so they'll be higher, keeping it off here, keep my tips not touching anything and all that kind of stuff. So that's about it. Hopefully the missus is going to let me get out this weekend for a little fish in the afternoon. Might head up about an hour away or something like that and chuck it in and see how it goes. Might have to move the battery around. I've got the lead running full length in case I need the battery in the back, but it's probably going to be positioned under here in the middle of the boat. But I'll see with the weight on where everything sits, see where I position everything, and I'll post a video up of that later on. Yeah, so that's the boat build, number 2, part 2, and yeah, it's pretty much finished. It's come up really good. Just need the wheels to get on the back, and it'll make it moving around by myself so much easier. Yeah, I'll do an update. I'll do a part 3 when that comes. I think I've got to make some spaces for the inside of the bolts when they go on, when I mount it on. But yeah, we'll see what it's like when they turn up. Alright, thanks for watching. See ya.